Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command Orion Pirates Plus Mod. In fact, the 40th episode of Orion Pirates Plus Mod. This is actually going really well. In 40 episodes, we have pushed out from Federation territory, blasted through the entirety of the Klingon Empire, making our way north, cutting off the rest of the Empire, and it's totally encircled Kronos, which is this little tower right here. We've been doing a really good job. Yeah, tooting my own horn there a bit. As you can see, so much of this galaxy is now in Good Guy Federation blue, including spaces that used to be, just neutral zone spaces. So, with the idea that we're going to finish chopping off the rest of these red tiles before moving back to Kronos, let's just jump right back into this fight. We don't want to spend too much time just sort of faffing about the starbase. We want to kill people. And a surprise reverse. Always an auspicious start to an episode. The ability to zip in and annihilate just 6 enemy ships without any real competition. So, up that speed. Again, we have to mess with the AI, because the AI asks for weird things. I'll accept the scatter pack build, because, that kind of makes sense. But we will hack this down to essentially 0, so I have an accurate representation of how much energy I am budgeting. And I am content to be able to do this kind of speed. In fact, we are content to do 12 speed. We are just low enough in order to do that. Let's see what we got. A frigate, a frigate, a frigate, a frigate, pardon me, and a frigate. So I'm going to focus on you. I'm going to also tell you, you're off the chain. Go kick butt. Go take names. Preferably not someone I'm going after. You're not. Okay, you're just maintaining kind of a weird path to get to him. What are we looking at? One of those, and a whole bunch of these, and a random, Klingon-looking frigate. 2 random Klingon-looking frigates. Okay. I'll accept that for what it is. Klingons are obviously helping people out. Then again, at this point in the war, what else do they got left? I mean, aside from basically helping criminals in order to try and fight their war, there's not much left of the Klingon Empire. So we're going to do that, deselect the photon torpedoes, because we can come in on somebody else and basically ruin their entire day. Single G-type phaser. Actually, it would be not a horrible thing to fire at you, unless that G-type phaser fires in point defense, which it will, because they're auto-set to point defense, because that's what they were built for. I'm not complaining. No. I really shouldn't. Closing into range, fire everything we got, a nice good blast, drop the speed down. That's good enough for me. Our key is a fast way of selecting all weapons, and fired into him. Shocked off his systems, hopefully these missiles will do all the damage that we need doing. And it did! Okay, wonderful. Are you attacking this guy? Okay, I'll go for this guy. He is going after that guy. More fire, more fire. He's almost dead. Just a little bit more. Do you need me to help out? I will help out if you need it. There you go. Focusing on the last guy. Great way to fight. Or great way to start the little campaign we're going on. The surprise reverse. It's just an excuse to bully the enemy. That's really all it is. Select you. Do not select you. There we go. Mission complete. That's a good way to end that. Just us flying through the massive explosion. Our glorious battlecruiser. So show me what we got. 300 prestige for that. Not a tile flip though. It's kind of disappointing. Go on a convoy raid. Maybe that'll flip a tile. Gotta keep these empires separated off from each other, make it so the Lyrans can't help. Of course, this is a syndicate convoy, so all bets are off. Phaser capacitor, 0.5%. ECM generator, off. Shuttle bay, cancel the Wild Weasel. It's a light cruiser as the defensive ship, and a mixed bag of freighters out there. Not going to complain, that's fine by me. And we're going to do about this speed. One more point of speed, because I think we can get away with it. Reinforce the forward shield, not the front starboard shield. God, I need another heavy cruiser so I can sell this off. Resort things. Not being a heavy cruiser to start with, having to undo, you know, stuff that the AI has asked to do. It's kind of annoying. Just a little bit. So we're all set, ready to fire. He is dangerous! Oh crap. Remember how I said that we didn't need that wild weasel? I lied. I lied hard. This is an R-type torpedo. It is horrible, and we're turning and getting out of here. We're obviously not running out of this fight, but all weapons fire in the after arc. R-type photon torpedoes are devastating. They deal a grand total of, I believe, 50 damage, which is terrifying. Oh crap, he's gonna light the Argus up like a Christmas tree. Oh, he hasn't charged it. He didn't have time to charge it. Oh, we gotta kill him quick. R-type torpedoes also take like 5 turns to charge. They are incredibly powerful, incredibly damaging, and if he gets the chance to use that, that's all our shield gone on that side. And I think I got you. I think I got you entirely. So much so that I'm going to stop that. If that R-type torpedo ever successfully hits us, that entire shield is gone and a ton of damage will be dealt to everything. It's not pretty. It's really, really disturbingly ugly. 50 points of damage in this game is huge. It's literally the most powerful weapon in the game that can be carried on, you know, regular ships. Aside from maulers, maulers can do more, I think. But, you know, a mauler is very, very special. It's a Gorn freighter. Syndicate borrowing from all cultures in this one. Let's get on in here and do work. Going to deselect this, because I don't want to be spitting missiles. You're down. One Syndicate freighter destroyed. And I'm going to let you kill that. You're going to kill that. I order you to not bother with formation no more. Go kick butt, take names. Of course a Gorn freighter. Oh, nope, never mind. I was just out of range. Gorns are kind of known for their fantastic shields, so when I saw that he had green shields, I thought, that's reasonable. It was just an optical illusion because we were at longer range, but can't blame me. And zipping in here. Speed 31. Chasing this guy. Going at only speed 10. And you're done. Mission complete. So we've had 2 really easy missions back to back, so I'm just waiting for the other foot to drop. Shoe to drop. Boot to drop. Hat to drop. Yeah, we'll do something about that later. 260 prestige, not bad. It's a shame you can't capture them. That would be nice. We're going to kick up here. Try and take this segment here. It is next to Lyran territory, which is not great. Means we must be careful of them. Take me to the Amnier. And zero that out. Am I not on red alert? Yeah. Didn't have everything selected. Jammer off. No problem. That's no problem. We are here with the Bold Salesman, CBR. Assuming some kind of battlecruiser? He's got 4 Type C missile launchers. I don't know if those are the ones that fire extra quick or extra slow. Heavy cruiser, light cruiser. So a heavy cruiser and 2 light cruisers along with us. So we are of course going to focus on this heavy cruiser. And I'm going to guess, and I'm going to use you to double check my guess. You're a D6U, which makes you a carrier. You're an alphabet soup, and you're there it is, the other alphabet soup. So 2 alphabet soups and a carrier. Keep that in mind for hoping that there isn't stuff that shows up on the other sides. Get behind me. I don't want you out in front. It's dangerous up there. And as much as you can be a pain in my butt sometimes when you drop mines in my face, I would like to keep you alive. It's reasonably important to me. And maximum range. He's going to zip in at a maximum speed of 31, so hopefully he will shoot out ahead of us, so he can absorb all the firepower first. We, after all, are not really gluttons for punishment, now are we? We're nimble, awesome, cool, heavy cruisers. Meant to kill anything we can catch and run from anything we can't fight. Yeah, that hasn't actually worked out well so far. Well, at least you tried, Argus. I need more controls over my AI companion. I'm gonna shut you off, and I'm gonna rip into you with weapons, and then I'm going to rip into you with weapons. Now why would I do such an insane thing as split up my firepower between two targets? He's going away at me at speed 20, I'm doing speed 10. I'm not gonna catch him, but I also don't want to spit out photon torpedoes that are just gonna automatically miss. Not automatically, but you get the idea. So instead we decided to just fire our longer range phasers at him. By longer range I just simply mean more accurate at range. And save the photon torpedoes for something to really put a dent into things. Let's get him off that vulnerable 6 o'clock. Yes, I did just waste full firepower on those things. We have seen how deadly they can be. I'm not a fan of allowing him to get into a position where he can really hurt me. And weapons, deploy, back off. Oh crap, this is gonna hurt bad. Okay, we're in a bad way, we're in a bad spot. We've been in this spot before, and it's really, really awful to be in. So I'm going to fire everything I got into you. I'm going to look at what's broken. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to turn to port. We're going to put up this shield here. Bold salesman, you were super useful this fight. And by super useful, I mean not at all. Okay, did a good job there with Gatling phasers taking up all of the slack. I need a hard turn, and I need it now. Because taking those hits that we did not need was ugly. Our starboard side Gatling phasers are online, but I'm really loath to let him get a shot in there. Because it's a really weak side on us. He's going to overrun me. It's going to give him position on my rear. And he stunned it. Going to slow down some speed here. Going to lose the maneuverability. And instead, keep that vulnerable 6 o'clock away from him. That really is the most important thing I feel right now. Is keeping that vulnerable 6 o'clock away. Now there is no reverse in this game, so we can't just like back up so he can get back there. So eventually he will come around, you know, if he's not flying off in a million pieces. Which he is! So, as long as he's totally dead, I don't really care. Tile is flipped. Moving to grab another random tile, but it's not there. Back into dock. Shipyard, how we doing? Got an NAX? What the heck is that? Advanced Technology, New Heavy Cruiser. So it's basically a new heavy cruiser, but it's got XI phasers. I'm looking for XDD if you've got it. XCB, that's the bombardment cruiser. That's not a great choice for us. But we will take a moment to resupply. As long as we're here, we may as well. Don't want to lose too much, and taking those hits in the rear was not fun, nor happy. So restock on things that we need. How are you doing? I can't seem to overcome your repair problem. I'm going to give you 15 Marines. You keep wasting them, but whatever. Try not to dump these things in my face. It's annoying when you do it. Pop into Klingon territory. There is a starbase and a planet in the next tile over. That could be difficult. I've never seen that before. I probably should have, but I don't think I have. Swap over to the Emnier. Whoa! You are close. 2 heavy cruisers, point blank range. We don't need that. We don't need that. We do need this in the forward reinforcement right now. We're going to speed up to this speed, and we're going to cut power more. Well, this is going to get ugly. What do we got? D7D and a D7X. I'm assuming the D is a more powerful variant. Tell me what he's got. Tell me everything that he's holding. 4 disruptors, 3 forward-firing phasers, 4 missiles, so he's a drone type. The D means he's drone. And he's the standard type. Well, he's not a D7T, I suppose that's more the standard type. I would shut off the UI for this because it's like exactly the scene where except that you would need another D7 that the Klingons always use when they come together. How we doing? Photon torpedoes already enabled on the starboard side, and only the starboard side. Oh boy. Ready, set, kill. Oh, you dropped your shields. Why would you do that? I'm not complaining too much, am I? I want to pull in front. Okay, I need slow down. Come on. Oh, crap. Not good. That was a bad setup. More power, more power. Oh, the A-type phaser was available for something. I need a scatter pack. I need to pop it very soon, but I need to get range on this D7D, otherwise he will just pluck it off. He does have 4 missile launchers, so I'm assuming that's his upgrade. Or not 4 missile launchers, 4 counter missile launchers. He's got 3, but one of them's been destroyed. So, good on us, it would seem. Yours are still all intact. Ow! Bled through. Did the armor take it? The armor took it, so that's good. Punch through everything we got. Too close in order to dump the scatter pack. I am exposing an open shield to that D7D. I am aware of this, but I think I've got an opportunity here. Not so much anymore. Everything I got. Whew. Heavy photon torpedoes are the best thing in the galaxy. The ability to just utterly annihilate something in front of you like that. Although, to be fair, that was the second blast he had taken in the face. I can't believe they dropped their forward shields on that. That was glorious. You're almost crippled. I'm expecting a massive missile barrage right about now. Okay, I accept that. And, phew, so we took those freighters out. Or not freighters. Yeah, those were freighters. The Klingon Empire, those were just freighters. No, we took those heavy cruisers out. Those proper D7s. So now, we're going to kill a convoy. I'm going to do it at full speed, because, well, the convoy is done now. Oh, there's a Q-ship. Focus on the Q-ship, because, you know, he tries. Not that hard, but he did try, sort of, ish. Last one in the convoy. Again, Q-ships are just converted freighters with extra weapons. Designed to be, well, wolves among the sheep. Really more effective against submarines when you think about it. Well, World War I submarine tactics, where they would, you know, pop up next to you, say, "Hey, we're going to kill you, please get off the ship." Not so effective when the enemy is fighting at long range. Supply line cut. I got a peek in there, don't I? We got a peek in there. We got to see what's here. It's a shipyard assault. Okay. Okay. Not a fan of the shipyard assault. We all know why. Heavy cruiser, heavy cruiser. Put us in the MNR. Fleet maneuvers. Put us up in front. Convert. Good. Don't need this. Field reinforcement. Make sure it is the frontal one. Full power to that frontal shield. And cut power to the phaser capacitor, because we don't need it. We are supported by the Mirak Star Hunter and the Beast Hunter. Oh, nice. The Star Hunter is equipped with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal missile launchers and a MIRV launcher. A D7D, D7-6, and a F5 frigate, and an alphabet soup destroyer. So, these heavy cruisers are moderately dangerous. Not gonna lie on that front. They are a pain. Power up. Photon torpedoes on the port side are lagging a little bit behind. First scatter pack is set and ready to rock. Pulling in hard. Maybe we will get to actually see the Mirak fight. And if they actually fight with us and we're looking in their direction, it's a real treat. I like the Mirak. They're a ton of fun. They have some really cool stuff. Mostly missiles. Missiles and more missiles. Okay, so they've got one thing going for them. But I do like the look of their ships. The way they've got those extended arms with the missile launchers on the ends of them. That's clever of you. Because they're going to pound both sides. Everything we got. Ooh! Ow! So... now we're going to take these missiles. No, we're not. I got to get this front away from the enemy. Whew! We took most of that on the armor. I got to pull away a bit. We've got to breathe a bit. We're going to work on some anti-fighter work here. G-type phasers going to work. Okay, I think that's all the fighters. So he has become much, much weaker. I am very, very weak, however, on my 4 and 4 port side. Anything I got? Anything at all? I know the missiles are there. Shoot them. And it looks like, yeah, D6U or whatever got killed. Here comes the Star Hunter soaring through this battle in all her grace and glory. I really like how the wreck ships look. Oh, they're so good! Especially the big ones like this. They just make you feel like they're awesome. At least for me. You're basically listening to a young boy who played the Mirak a ton because missiles were the only weapon he could use. And all his gushing love for the ship. Oh, that's a much bigger missile barrage than what I shot at you, but yours is traveling much, much slower. So no real contest there. Coming around nice and slow. Beast Hunter, lay into him. The Mirak like fighters almost as much as the Hydrants. They have a lot of them. They're pretty good. Missiles on fighters in general are pretty good. Can you pull them back? And we're adding our missiles to the fray here. He's speeding up. He will outrun our missiles, so it is up to us to be able to hit him with every other weapon we've got in order to actually kill him. Or have the fighters do that job for us. There we go. Losing speed, losing power. There we go. On to the Romulan shipyards, which are dangerous. Really dangerous. If we get close to them. That is the truth. If we get close to them, the plasma Fs can hurt a lot. That's why we're not going to get close to them. The plasma D means that we are not going to get through with our normal heavy weapons. Where are you? My target. When I shoot only.
Firing on your command.
Yep, that's me.
Firing on your command.
Special weapons set. Focus my target. Stop zipping off over there. I need you to be looking at this star dock. The reason is quite simple. Please look at the star dock, so that we can concentrate our heavy photon torpedo fire. Are you looking at the star dock or not? Ready? Fleet screen. Hey, we got it down. Nice. That's how we want to do that. Operate from long range. Punch through things. Did we actually kill it? Because I would be super happy if we did. Well, he fired his thing, so we're going to brush in now. Take advantage of the fact that his systems will be down for a little while. They're the Mirror Car. They're going to have some trouble with those Plasma Ds. Getting through them is not easy. You have to saturate so much firepower on a hard point that basically one-shots your missiles and never misses. I know it doesn't seem like it, but the point defense systems that we use, they miss a lot. They've only got a percentage chance to hit each shot, and I know each one of those blasts looks super impressive and cool. I can assure you that it's not quite as good as that. Cruise, I can take you over. So we're going to turn around. I can't flash cube him because, well, he doesn't have... Oh, he's coming out of cloak. I can't flash cube him because he doesn't move. Every weapon you've got, right now. Heavy weapons, shoot. That's why. And yes, I did just punch myself in the face to do that.
Stabilizing warp core.
That was moderately embarrassing. You've really got to pay attention with photon torpedoes if you're too close, because if you're too close, then you'll do that to yourself. How you guys doing? Not so great. You suffer from what is beginning to assume is an entire AI wipe bug where you don't engage shipyards too well. This bug that I have found also affects my ships. Sorry. Which can be somewhat annoying. Look at that. That's like 10 missiles strong. And that's the power of the MIRV. All of these missiles is 1/6 the power of the missiles, but at least something got through. Okay, nothing got through. That's actually moderately hilarious. Hey, if I kick a couple of missiles your way, are you going to handle them? More missiles coming in. They're much better missile command links than we have. So they can channel more missiles, but we do have an escort, which buffs up our missile command links. Especially because he doesn't use missiles, so it's even better. And he wild weaseled him. Probably pretty clever of him. If he had not, well, things would have gotten very ugly very quickly. That many missiles hitting you? Would have been a bad day. Ooh, it didn't last. I'm gonna take it on this shield here. Yes, I know it wasn't the shield I was reinforcing, but that's what I can do. And that shot is way outside of range. We're going to plug along at a nice slow speed, recharge those photon torpedoes. We're going to need them. We're going to need all the firepower we can get out of it. I want a one-pass murder solution. Engines are fully operational. Oh, you hit it. Nice. And we're going to expect a plasma fire right to the face. It will deal 20 damage? Yeah, 20 damage. We're going to take this right on the nose. See what kind of... it didn't even punch through the reinforcement we had. And we're going to turn to port because the starboard has a nice big gaping hole in it. Don't bother with that. Unload into it with all of the Gatling phasers, because why not? Ooh, nice. We could capture it, but we're not going to, because by the time we do, these guys will come in and kill it. That would suck. Full speed ahead. Shipyard assaults, they take forever. They're not particularly entertaining in the second half. The shipyard is no more. Which is a win for us, of course. Another nice long battle patrol. 450 prestige, so not bad. Didn't take the tile, though. No mission on that. Planetary assault or shipyard assault? We're going to poke in here with the planetary assault. If it's too much, we'll run away. Hopefully we're going to have support from the Mirak. If they've got some nice friendly ships there to help us out, we can probably kick some butt. To here. This up to a speed of here and here. Turn that off. Shuttle conversion. Turn that off. It's just a bit of a pain. And temporarily cut this down so I can actually get an accurate idea of what kind of speed we're holding. Yeah, that'll be fine. And full forward reinforcement to the shield now. We're looking at a light cruiser, another light cruiser, and a planet. So a D5 and an alphabet soup. Alphabet soup, I'm assuming, is a little bit more dangerous. I mean, it is technically a destroyer. The Hunt King and the Blood Cry. He's got 4 missile launchers, which are Type B, which have the 6 reloads, and a couple of light disruptors. He's got 2 Type Cs, 2 Type Bs. So this is not exactly the heaviest support they could have given us. These are probably just light cruisers. But I'll take what I can get. Planet. D5. Sexy, sexy looking D5. We're in range to figure out that they have shields. So, targeting. We're both targeting alphabet soup. I like that, that's fine. And he's drumped his fighters a little bit. These guys zipping in at the blistering speed of 25, something you can actually do with Mirak ships because, well, they use missiles as a primary weapon, and missiles take no power to charge. This is one of the most wonderful things in the game. I know, they're limited ammunition. They can and will run out of ammo. Nice shot, wow. They can and will run out of ammo. And when they do, they're screwed. But until that happens, then we'll zip around the map at a speed of 25, firing missiles left, right, and center, and just raising utter hell. They're a great ship. And a great race. And we missed with a bunch of them. I'm going to come around here so that my G-types can handle you. Thank you. You got really lucky. 4 of our photon torpedoes missed you. So I'm going to lay into you with the G-type phasers because they deal so much lovely damage. Just the fact that we can fire out, 8 shots. 4 on each point. We've got 2 of them. Yeah. They're a lovely weapon. And that's you. Okay, next. The Kolokos. Kolokos? Kolossos? Not sure. Doesn't matter. He is A-type, which is 4 reloads. B-type, which has 6 reloads. So, for 4 reloads, he will have a 4 throat. Oh, and he's also got a V-type launcher. That actually is a big deal. V-type launchers are awesome. The V is the MERV, which, again, is awesome. Just deals so much lovely, powerful damage. Laying into you to drop your shields down. I can't actually turn into you. So I'm going to hook it. And I'm going to hope that you don't dump a wild weasel to mess up this shot. It did cut off part of the way through. That was annoying. I'm not quite sure why. But he is crippled. I don't know if he's going to get away from these missiles. If he doesn't have a weasel, this is probably going to kill him. Nope, it didn't, because he has tractors. Well, didn't need to do that. Planet. Let's speed up time and go for the planet. Now, I don't see a shield, but we are outside the range where we would see shields. So let's see if he's got some kind of planetary shield system. We're looking for any little bit of green. I didn't see it, so I'm assuming he doesn't. If he doesn't have shields, odds are he also doesn't have any kind of weapon except for a couple of point-blank range phaser 3s. Which, is great. So we're going to zip on in here at maximum speed. And they're only doing a speed of 20. I don't want to get quite ahead of you. What is this, snaky pattern they do? It doesn't really make sense to me. Okay, they do not have any kind of shielding. We saw that. We saw that well. And I'm gonna bet at this point that I also don't have any kind of, close-in defenses. So we're gonna get in right up in their face. Slow down so we can get nice and close. So we can lay in with every single one we've got. Planetary bombardment with missiles is devastating. So now, everything we got. We gotta kill a lot of people. We gotta kill 17 Marines in order to actually successfully land on this thing. Now one of the nice things is we get to use our photon torpedoes at maximum strength, because they don't have any sort of point defense weaponry. They probably got some Phaser 3s, I wasn't really paying that close attention when the missiles came in. But they've got nothing that can reach us out here, so we're going to sit here, bombard the heck out of the planet, and then we are just inside transporter range as well, so we'll do that when the time comes. It's down to 5 Marines, I want you a little bit lower than that. This big deserty planet. Down to 2 Marines. That's the show, folks. Beaming them off over on there. 3 Marines left. Just gonna wait here. Just gonna sit here and relax. And have a nice, fun, relaxed time. Capture the planet. No. No. There we go. Planet captured. Excellent, excellent thing for us. Taking a planet for essentially no damage and getting 495 prestige for it, and we didn't flip the tile. Well, we're going to continue the war out here and continue fighting until we really get damaged. We're not so badly damaged, but this is indeed a good place to leave off on. So, 40 episodes down, and working on taking even more of these planets, working on wiping out the last of the Klingon Empire. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles. 8 tiles remaining. 4 of which are in Lyran space. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing good. And almost, well, we do have enough if we sell a destroyer to buy another XCA when it pops up. So by the time we head back in, I'm assuming an XCA will come around, hopefully, and we'll be able to pick that up. So, I've been Tirak. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode.